long haul. Coaches, we're seeing starting to adjust rotations.
Substitution on the court.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Martin is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Maladon. And it's Nicholson in at the small forward. Here's Coffey. No good with the triple. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Pelicans. Martin dishes to Nicholson. Wing shot on the way. Martin with the bucket. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ellis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ellis has got 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And it's Martin missing.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Preston passes to Coffey. Here he goes. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply. What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Pass to Preston. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Outside, Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Pass to Boston. 3-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
It's Martin on the wing. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, your Clippers, you this team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got LaMelo Ball. Martin is out there with Williams. Then there's Maladon. And it's Gilmore in at the small forward position. Here's Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
For the Hornets.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last season.
And he knocks down the first one. Hall's checked in for Charlotte. And so Martin nails both of them. Clippers trail by 10. Down low, here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
MP deciding where to go with it. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He finished with 70 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Martin's in the post, working on Plumlee. Nothing going down low on the shot from Martin. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Highland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Count the basket. And now just a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Martin. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hornets.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Clippers trail by 8. There's the pass to Preston. Knocked away. Stolen by Martin. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That doesn't go either for Martin. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Coffey. Offline with his 3. Charlotte leading by 8. Martin inside. It's hauled in by Coffey. LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Inside, here's Preston. And a missed layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Martin's in the post. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Los Angeles making a switch here. Boston's checked in. Aladon's checked in for Charlotte. Jones comes in for Ball. And that one falls for Martin.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Preston passes to Boston. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team, Mark Williams.
34 seconds left now here in the second.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Martin with the bucket. Martin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hornets.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Passes it to Ellis. Here's Boston to the inside. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Ellis. And it's Highland in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
Here's Martin. Highland with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That's good from Plumlee. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams has checked in.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Martin against Leonard. Shot from the wing. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Preston passes to Highland. Here's Ellis. Pass to Highland. Will it go? And the rebound goes to Martin.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Meladon. Shot on the wing. Yep, that one goes. 34 points for Martin.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Charlotte basketball. Checking in for the away team, Trey Jones.
Here's Melodon. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Hornets on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a 13-5 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And 1 quarter to go in a game. Checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Jones. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
On the court for the Hornets, Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Martin is out there with Williams, and it's Nicholson in at the 3. Clippers trail by 18. Preston passes to Highland. Plumlee, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Outside, Martin. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Ellis is checked in for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Charlotte.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Martin.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Jones, first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Mason Plumlee taking 2 shots.
That's good from Plumlee. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Hornets. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Hey, need some help?
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Substituting on the court.
On the court for Charlotte. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. Brooke Lopez is out there with MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bagley. Here's Mack.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Martin with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Kings trailing. Fox, the pass to Bagley. The offensive rebound. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Yep, that one goes. Martin's got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. Martin up top. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Second personal foul.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte. Pokashevsky's checked in for the Kings. Hayes comes in for Fox.
One shot.
Free throw good. MP. Well, the Kings shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And Martin comes to help. Pass to Bagley. Hey, from beyond the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Hornets with a lead. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Martin against Mitchell. Martin with the bucket.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Knocks it loose. And MP throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Bagley, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you got to keep launching them.
On the floor for Charlotte.
Shooting just one.
And here are the Kings now, down by 12. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Hayes, the pass to Murray. Here's Pokashevsky, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Portis. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
Pass to Blake. Here's Melton. And it's Martin with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 28 points for the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Back to Fox. Pass to Portis. Some solid defense from Williams.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Martin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hornets out in front, leading by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
The visiting team, 46.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been... He's checked in for Charlotte. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Murray out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mack in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Martin. Williams passes to Martin. Counted. Martin's got 32 points.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Melton outside. Pass to Portis. Banked it in off the glass.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Martin. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Jones, he's checked in for book night. Jones against Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Martin with the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fox the pass to Portis. Ball against Melton. It's stolen by MP. Uses the glass on the layup. Martin's got 40 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Count the basket.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
From downtown, and the 3-pointer goes. Martin's got 45 points.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Charlotte making some changes. Lopez comes in for Williams, and Maladon subbed in for LaMelo Ball. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Martin. And he lays it up and in. Martin's got 47 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Hayes. And Martin comes to help. Now here's Murray. Inside. Here's Bagley. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hayes for 3. Offensive rebound. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. From deep, MP. The rebound by Murray. The Kings have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
From deep, MP. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Stolen by MP. Fires from deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Charlotte sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball at point with Rozier next to him. That's the backcourt. Then it's MP, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. Martin inside, working on Pokashevsky. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets? Here's Portis. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Martin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Melton, he's checked in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for MP.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end. Pass to Mack. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Martin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Martin's got 56 in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Shooting on the court.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everybody.